Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody making out this evening? It is Thursday evening at 4:30. And, well, I guess we're going to take a look at some CIVIVI knives, I guess. And I'm going to do that because this was a video that I wanted to do for quite some time now. Never really got around to it. And maybe the next video or something like that down the line, I want to compare these CIVIVI knives with Syncut, because I think, in my opinion, I think that Syncut is even better than CIVIVI and cheaper. So you might just want to think twice before picking up a CIVIVI. Now, me saying that, CIVIVI has, let's face it, a lot more knives out on their platform than Syncut. Syncut doesn't nearly have, close to what CIVIVI has. And there was a piece that I spotted that was a CIVIVI. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not ever going to buy another CIVIVI again. That's simply not the case. But I do like Syncut, and we're going to go ahead and give them a look at when I get a chance. Because I don't know how many, or if any, right now, knives that I'm going to have coming in due to my circumstances. And I don't want to get all personal with my business, but the bottom line is, without getting into it wholeheartedly, I had to put out a poop load of money yesterday for my tooth. And even before that, previously, I've been going to the dentist in the past 6 months. I've been to the dentist maybe 4 times. I'm telling you, in the past 6 months. So that dental bill is just screaming. It's blown out. That dental bill is blown. Okay? And in closing, this might make you smile. I have to go back and get one more filling done, and she said it was a deep one. God only knows what that's going to cost, and I don't even want to think about it. It's still not done and over with. My teeth are still going, so I still got to keep on going. So I'm going on this long spiel, aren't I, guys? You love when I go on these long tangents. If I even look at my wife crooked, as far as even mentioning or even breathe near her, mentioning a knife, or if she sees, let's put it to you this way, if she sees a knife come through this house into this mailbox, if she goes to that mailbox and checks for a knife, she will probably tie a bomb around it and blow it up. Because she is not joking. She is not joking. I know when to push and when not to push. And right now, this is not the time to monkey around with my wife. Okay? As far as any kind of finances at all go. Okay? So anyway, let's take a peek at these CIVIVI knives, shall we? Unless you want to talk more story time. I know somebody wants to talk more stories. Anyway, this is my lineup of CIVIVI knives, guys. If you haven't noticed. The first one up here is the good old Koji. This is the Koji. You've got G10 natural scales on this one. Flipper tab. Button lock, and the action on this bugger is outstanding. Probably one of the best button locks that I've ever handled. There is no button stick. The sound of it is just incredible. The action is, like I said, probably one of the best button locks that I have handled. Now, it's always hit or miss with button locks, because when you do get a button lock, for the most part, I'm telling you now, you're going to get button stick on it until it breaks in. And sometimes they don't. And sometimes you always got a little pop on that button. But you got to hope for the best when you're playing around with these button locks. It's always a game. Sometimes you got loose blade. There's a lot of things that go into when you get a button lock. So, yes, they're fun. Yes, they are fidgety, although that's not really my thing. But if you're into that fidget thing, this is one of your pieces right here. It's fun. It's a good piece. It's an awesome piece. Now, let me see the steel that they're running on this one. Okay, this one's in 14C28N. So you're getting good steel on this one too. So this is a good piece. I think it's maybe a $60 piece. So that's the Koji. Moving right along here. Oh, I forget these names. What is this? This is the Riffle. The good old Riffle. This is in green micarta, and this has got to be some of the best micarta, really, that I've ever seen, personally. Fit and finish-wise, this is probably one of my favorite CIVIVIs in the collection. And I might note that the action is probably, this is probably one of the best actions in my whole entire collection that I have in my, not only in CIVIVI, altogether. You got to watch this. The blade's phenomenal. The blade gets out of there in a hurry, but what gets me is the action. Watch this. I mean, it's very, very drop shutty. I mean, it's as drop shutty as you can get, guys. I'm not going to get, I mean, it's very, very drop shutty. Very good knife, very good action, very good looks on this piece. Extremely, extremely good looks. This one comes in, I mean, if you don't like the looks of that thing, then, you know, I don't know what's going on. I'll give you a look at the side profile of that. Very, very well done. Then you got the back side of it. You got that clip. You got that stamped out ugly clip that they stick on all of them. I just don't know what's the big deal. You don't think that CIVIVI's got enough money now where they could just throw a milled clip on there now by this time? But they still want to keep on throwing them stamped out clips on there. You know. So that's the Riffle, man. Good piece of cutlery there. That's a very, very good piece of cutlery. And let me give you the steel on that guy. What are we looking at? The Riffle. The Riffle is in 14C again, 28A. Moving right along, we got the... This is probably your best budget blade. And it's in FRN scales, which is plastic. But I almost like this one the very, very best. It's a $35 knife. This is the Badlands Vagabond. The action on this thing is just stupid. I mean, the action is literally stupid on this thing. The blade, one of the most fantastic blades in the collection here, in the CIVIVI collection. I love, love, love that blade. Action is just ridiculous. And it's got a certain sound because it's got FRN scales. It's like, it's got a little pop to it. This thing probably has the best action. Man, this is just a good knife. I don't know what to say about it, man. Everything's good about it. Everything is good about it. I dropped the 35 bucks and get a CIVIVI Badlands Vagabond. And it is, it's an exceptional knife. That's all there is to say. What is this piece here? This is the Badlands. This is in 9CR. 9CR, 13 MOV, which is not a bad steel at all, you know what I mean? How can you beat that? How are you going to beat that? So, Great, great piece. This piece here is fantastic, although everybody's going to poo-poo on it. It's a slip joint. And this is, what's the name of this? That's the fracture, that's right. But very, very easy to pinch open. Very snappy. The blade, it's the blade that gets you. You could get these in different colors. They came back again. This was a special run in the beginning. They only made a certain amount of these. But now I have seen that they're starting to make them again in different colors. So you get this killer blade. This was like a $25 knife. It was a promotional knife. This was a promotional knife way back when. And they were selling these hot for like 25 bucks, man. 25 bucks. Side profile on it, look at that, right? Show you the back of it. Fantastic, right? That's the good old fracture. But just look at the blade. Look how cool that blade is. And action on it is really, I mean, just very good. It's a nice knife, man. There's nothing more to say about it. It's a very nice knife. Okay, where we at here, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. This is a good one for you. This is a Dylan Mallory piece. This is the Hadros. The good old Hadros. And this one is snappy as all get out. I want to know the steel on this bugger. This is it. Now we're moving up. We're in the 10CR 15 MOV. We're into the 10CRs now. But this is a fantastic piece. A lot of people kind of poo-pooed on this one because this handle is so thin, which it is, and it does make for a oh, I just almost slipped over. It does make for a difficult flick with the thumb studs because they don't give you much purchase, and you gotta like kind of get your hand situated before you get to the flick, and then hope you get it and she rockets out of there. But I mean, nevertheless, it's a wonderful, wonderful piece. Look at that blade. Look at that blade. But look at my card. You know, they do everything spot on. You would figure again that they'd get rid of these clips. You know what I mean? Why do they got to still use them clips? It cheapens the knife. It just makes the piece look cheap. If you had a milled clip on here, on all these knives, do you know what these knives would look like if you had a milled clip on all these pieces? Oh, my goodness. But anyway, this is the CIVIVI Hadros. The Hadros. And this is a little bit pricier of a knife because it's a Dylan Mallory piece. It's still affordable. I mean, it's still not, you know, I think it's under 50 bucks, I think. So that's the Hadros. What do we got here? Another button lock. We got the Altis. Or what's this one? Oh, man. What are we looking at? Yeah, the Altis. And this is a Nitro V. This blade is a Nitro V. And what makes this one special, yes, I said special, it's in Cabourcia wood. Oh, I just tapped myself on the back because I'm proud I pronounced it right. This is in Cabourcia wood. Yeah, that's right. I said it properly, didn't I? Ha, 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 ha. Woo-wee. I fired that one right off the tongue, ladies and gentlemen, didn't I? Yes, indeedy. I want some compliments in them comments down there. Cabourcia wood. Ooh, man, that's just floating off my tongue. That's a tough one to say, too. Cabourcia wood. Ha, ha, ha. Anyway, Nitro V steel on this one, guys. This is a gent's piece here. That's what they call it, you know. Button lock, boom. Fires right out there. This is an expensive, not expensive. This is pretty expensive. You're probably touching around 60 or 70 bucks if I'm not mistaken, because you got that Cabourcia wood and you got that Nitro V steel. So you're going to pay up for that. when the wood is good, you got to pay. But the action, just look at that. Just look at this. Look how hard that thing fires out there. Watch this. Bink. It's like assisted, isn't it? Bink. Watch. Bink. That thing's like assisted. But if you're really looking for a serious gentleman carry, man, you can't go wrong with this piece, guys. You cannot go wrong. Look at the edge of it. Look at that spine. How beautiful it's done. We go right to the back on it. Stamped out clip. Beautiful stamped out clip there. And that's what you got, guys. This one also does not have any button stick. So, you know, it's the luck of the draw, I guess. But anyway, nevertheless, great piece. Highly recommended. I recommend this one out. I mean, that's probably your best one here. And then we got the last one here, which is just a fantastic. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. Let me finish with this little guy right here. This is the baby Banter. This is the baby Banter. And if you don't, how do I say this, man, without sound? Well, what's this in? Oh, this one's in the Nitro V too. If you don't have a baby Banter for 55 or 60 bucks or whatever these little devils are going for, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to highly recommend on picking one of these up. Now, does it matter that I highly recommend it? Are you going to go run out and get one right now? Are you going to get one? No, of course you aren't. Of course you aren't going to get one. But anyway, you've got this finger choil here. What makes it so special is you've got this little knife. It's a little guy. But you can get a full-size grip. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Full finger grip. I'm 4 fingers on it. Thumb, jimping up here. Thumb on it right here. And I'm not choking up on it or nothing. I easily got 4 on it. You want to know why? Because they made that choil real nice and wide. Look at that choil. Let's show you that choil. Get your finger right up on in there. Okay? This, ladies and gentlemen, is a fantastic, I can't stress it enough, little piece of cutlery. It fits wonderful in the pocket. It disappears. It's just tiny. Watch how small this thing is. Liner lock action is just stupid good on it. Look at the size of it. Wait a minute. Let me show you. Look at that thing. Let's put it in the palm, shall we? There you go. Palm show it. Is that what we're going to do? We're going to give you a palm shot of it. Instead of putting the coin next to it for size reference, we're going to do it in the hand. We're going to do the hand reference. Don't put the coin next to it. Do it in the hand. I got to stop. Oh, man. Flickability action. Boom. Rockets right on out there. Right on out there. This is your piece, ladies and gentlemen. If you really want a good little piece of cutlery, you're a small knife kind of guy. You don't like carrying the big bulky pieces. You know, you're a low-key person. You don't like to be flashy. You don't like all that. This is your knife right here. I'm telling you. Try a CIVIVI baby Banter. And I want to try a Banter. I want to go up a little bit. And I want to try a Banter because I heard that they're fantastic too. I really did. So the Banters are great, I heard. And I like the way they look too. But this baby Banter is fantastic. This clip is even better than all these here. Let's say at least it looks decent. You know what I mean? That's a decent clip there. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that clip at all. So, this is just a home run, guys. Again, I got to mention, Nitro V steel, fires right out there. Little guy right here. It's a little knife that can do any, and I really mean it, put it up to the test, any big chore you throw at it. This knife could do anything. Anything you throw at it. Try out a baby Banter, guys. Please, for me. instead of me hollering, screaming for 20 minutes for you to try one out, just go get a baby Banter. All right. And I think that we got it all covered, ladies and gentlemen. So, that's going to be it. That's the video of the evening. Let me know what you think or whatever you want to do. And be good, be well, be safe. We're coming into the weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. And I'm going to have to keep on coming up with things to figure out to show, guys, because there's, right now, I'm just, that's, the situation is what it is over here. When you're strapped, you're strapped. And that's the word, that's what my dad used to say. That's his terms. That's like, my father, I hear my father speaking right now. I'm strapped. That Italian voice, man. He's strapped. That means the money is not there. The money is not there. Anyway, such is life. Guys, be good, be well, be safe. And we'll figure it out. Take care, guys. Be well.